Hey guys, Gary Grate here again with Gracie Academy Reno. Got Ben Rock with me this week. I'm going to go over some armbar stuff here in the next couple weeks. Just going to do like some kind of what-if scenario, kind of directional changes, transitions from armbar. So real quick on your back. So real quick, a lot of people have seen this escape. 99 times out of 100, when you guys are doing an armbar, you want to pull it towards the feet, away from the head, because his arm bends, and that's one of his easy escapes. Okay. When that escape happens, he's going to hug this leg, he's going to run around the corner, get face down, and his head's going to hug my hip, so I don't triangle him. He's going to come up and pass my guard. So, what I want to do on this is, once this arm, if I can keep the pressure towards his feet, that escape's really hard to do. If he tries to bend that arm and tries to escape, it's hard to go. If he manages to get that, I need to recognize that he's out. It's really difficult for me to stop his hips with just my heel here, okay? As he starts to run out, I just simply swing my feet over his back. As he comes around, lock my omoplata. I got my toe holds, my wrist locks, my Kimuras, and the omoplata. If he still insists on trying to come around and pass my guard, I just, the other way, go around the head. I just simply slap this foot underneath here, and then when he tries to come around now, the harder he comes, the more pressure I can put and dump him over. So it's a real easy transition. So all we're doing, I go to armbar, bam, he runs out, swing your feet over, go run right into your omoplata. Okay. Yes, you lost your armbar, but you're not with the guard pass with him crossing. So pretty simple. Another one I do a lot from couple options from guard when you get an armbar. One of the things that a lot of people, when they slap an armbar on, forget to do, I guess would be the best term, is when you come over here, as soon as this leg comes here, then they try to arch an armbar. And it should, as soon as this leg comes over, this should fulcrum my hips up so that this happens to the arm. I cannot armbar him here. There's no armbar. Okay, you can pull. I'm trying to get it here, apply a little bit of pressure to get my tap. When this leg comes over and I stand, now even if he stacks me, as long as I keep my hips engaged, I can still pop this arm. I can roll face down, finish here. He tries to pull his arm out, it's not coming out, I can still finish this arm bar. If he has this arm, if I forget to get my hips up and he starts stacking me now, it's really difficult to undo this for me from here. It's tough. I have a couple options. My first one being, when he's driving towards my head, all I'm doing is this hand is going to reach through to his far hip. If he's down on his knees, I just go to his far knee. Outside, because I need to pass my whole body through. So he's driving towards me, stacking, I simply pivot right through here, face down for my arm bar. If you get to this position here and he still has his arm bent, or I maybe lost it in the transition, or he's got his hands locked or something, I just take this leg off, walk my way back here to mount or back. Whichever way you come up. One more time on that one. So, my arm bar, come over, he stacks before I can get my hips engaged, squashed. Okay. Reach through, and all I simply do, if he's driving towards my head, just pivot through. Right here. Pop. Or come on. Come out and back. Okay. The other thing that will happen on this is I come around, he stacks. As I start to pull through here, and kind of go slow as I'm driving, as I start to pull through, he'll start to posture up so he doesn't fall, and he'll just fall out that way. And then I can finish my arm up. So, just depends on his reaction to what happens. The other thing that'll happen is he'll stack, same situation. I'll come through here, and at some point, he doesn't like being off balance of falling, and he'll posture up. If he does, help him. You posture up too, and finish your arm. It's hard for him to go both directions. He's either driving into me and I go face down, or he's driving into me and he postures out halfway through it and he rolls to his back, or he's driving into me and he postures up so he doesn't fall and I pop. Okay, so that's kind of your three scenarios of what direction will happen. The other thing I do a lot is a lot of people miss this, is you get in here, go stacking, okay. I come here and I reach under the near leg this time, just like I have my arm bar, and I'm still being stacked, but I'm under here underneath this near leg, and all I do is I take this off the head, and both my feet are gonna throw that way, and this arm's gonna pull him off his base. So I'm here, feet go here, he starts to fall off his base, I keep this leg as low to the ground as I can, as straight and locked out as I can, and I swing it all the way around and clip him in the kneecap. Right over for a mount. Okay. If you want to keep your arm bar, I'm here, he's stacking, boom, I take this leg off. As soon as I know he's past that point of no return, I bring this back. Finish my arm bar here. So, a couple options on your arm bars from there too. So, another thing that happens situationally is you get where you can pull off that Elvis arm bar. So I'm here, I get this, I cross my feet, or I didn't get my knees together, and he pulls this arm out. So that arm comes out. As soon as that arm comes out, I should know where he's going. He's gonna start passing my guard, he's gonna smash my hips, get under my head, and now he's past my guard. I'm facing the wrong direction, everything starts going downhill. So what I'm doing, I come here, he pulls that arm out, I know where he's coming, so all I simply do is I just post this shoulder, just briefly. He starts to come around the corner, this shoulder post allows me to switch this knee underneath, right here. I'm controlling this arm with my hand, posting his shoulder to keep him from stacking me just enough to get this knee under here. I hook the back of his head so when he tries to posture up, I have a little bit of something to stop that. And as he comes around, I slap this one on. And you just squeeze, and if he tries to pull that arm out of there, it's really tight. And that arm bar's right there. Okay? Boom. And he can't roll out as long as I have pressure. It's tough. Okay, so one more time on that one too. That's the Elvis. So I come here, slap the arm bar, and he pulls it out. Pop, he comes around the corner, just long enough. I get this under here. I have this arm, my knee's back here behind his shoulder. I have this arm trapped right here. I squeeze my feet together and my knees together, and there's my arm bar. So now from back to mounted arm bar again. You have to remember most, and keep this in mind in your game, most things that you do from mount, you can do from guard, and most things you can do from guard, you can do from mount. So this same arm bar can be applied from mount. So I have this, when we were in guard, he pulled that arm out, so here we're mount, he pulls that arm out. I was controlling this arm, so now I'm just gonna get behind the shoulder or behind the elbow. I need to get underneath the elbow back here, okay? This hand, instead of posting on his shoulder now, is just gonna go to the mat. And now instead of him moving around the corner, I'm gonna move. Right here, his knee's right here, right there. There's my arm bar. He tries to pull that arm out, I can pop his arm here. If I'm not comfortable here, I'm gonna push myself back towards his hips, not that way. Towards his hips, and before his head is able to come off the ground, bring that leg back over. Now I have his arm right there. Okay. So from the other side, you just drill this back and forth like this. I have an arm bar, I'm fighting, he pulls his elbow down, boom, gets that elbow out. Right here and here, just really simple, boom. Hop over that knee, that's all I'm doing. This knee comes right here, this one right here, arm bar here if I want, or I like to fight my way back to here. And then before, again, throw that leg over the head before his head is able to come up, otherwise he'll get out. I need to have this here. There's arm bar. So that's pretty much it for today. Just a bunch of little arm bar options, escapes and such. So I'm gonna play with those, and next week we'll do some grip breaks. Thanks a lot.